Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content, viewer discretion is advised. Are you guys ready for an epic review? Let's do this. Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are, guys. We are back at it again with another action figure review. This time we have an epic action figure review! This time we have Horgg, the Dismantler. Look at how marvelous this thing looks. This guy is on a perfect card, so I'm going to cut him out from the bottom right there. He comes with the base. Look at the amazing detail of this guy, man. If you guys didn't see, he was, I did was it a month ago or a couple months ago, I did like an epic vintage toy haul, and he's one of these figures, guys. This is from Mutant Earth, Stan Winston's Mutant Earth. I've reviewed only one other figure from this wave, which is Crippler right there. I definitely want to pick up all the other figures from this wave. Really, really love this series, man. Here's a little read up. Here's a little bit of the artists who were involved right here, if you guys are interested, because this is a freaking masterpiece. It is from the year 2001. So if you're watching this review, it is 2020, and it is 19 years old, man. I haven't seen this much detail in an action figure probably since McFarlane, dude. Back in the day. I mean, this stuff right here rivals some of the stuff that comes out today, man. We're going to go into deep detail, and you can see all the stuff that's going on in there. You can see a hand reaching up right there. It looks like a zombie or a guy. Somebody dead in there reaching up from the ground right there. He comes with an awesome base. He's a really heavy figure. We're going to take some measurements on this guy. And yeah, man, let's go ahead and skip to the process of him already being unboxed, because it's going to be a pain in the butt trying to take this guy out the box. So I'm going to save you the trouble, or the time and trouble, of me actually fumbling with this thing and unboxing this guy. So let's go ahead and take him out the box. Okay, ladies and germs, he is out the box. He's free, man. Yeah, it was a little bit harder than I anticipated taking him out the box. It took me about a good 3 to 4 minutes to get him out the box. Here is the box, still on perfect card, right here. I cut it out from the bottom. I just want to thank one of my fellow YouTubers for giving me that idea to actually be able to preserve the card. It has saved me a lot of perfect card. Saved me a lot of perfect cards. Saved me a lot of perfect cards. I guess I didn't know where I was going with that, but yeah, it saved me a lot of perfect cards. And if I ever wanted to box this guy back up, I could put him back in there and just kind of tape that up, and he'll be on perfect card, and I can display him like that. So thank you to my fellow YouTubers out there for giving me that great idea. Okay, so before we take a look at Horgg, the Dismantler, we are going to take a look at this magnificent freaking base. Very heavy base. Hard plastic right here. As you guys can see, 2001 Stan Winston Creatures Inc. All rights reserved. Here is, it looks like red vein right here. I'm not really for sure. He does come with an arm, which pegs into that right there. Look at that, dude. Wow, man. That is freaking awesome, man. Wow. Wow. Look at the detail on that, man. This right here is just like a work of art by itself. Really dope, man. I like that, dude. Of course, you see where his feet goes, the 2 pegs. Let's take a look at Horgg, man. Wow, this guy is extremely detailed, man. I've never seen anything like this. And if you guys are accustomed to watching my views, you guys know I'm going to break out some other figures and do some more comparisons with this guy. I have an idea of what figures I'm going to break out to do a comparison with this guy. But man, look at this. I see where he got the name Horgg at. I mean, it's a takeoff of Horgg, or ogre. He's a mutant ogre. Man, the detail in this guy is just immaculate, man. Absolutely stupendous. Man, just great stuff. Look at the chains too, man. Hanging from his belt. See if I can move his arm. Oh, we'll move his waist. Yeah, all this stuff hanging from the side right there. Look at that, dude. Wow. Alright, let's try to move his arm, if we can. It looks a little stiff. I don't know if it can move, but we're going to give it a shot anyways. Let's see. Let's move his waist. Let's try to get his arm to move. Yeah, it does move. You have to turn his waist to move his arm because of this piece right here. Look at the gears on it. Look at the shredder, the saw. This saw piece right here, and this gun, and I don't know what this is. A flamethrower, a gun, a saw. Man, this guy is ready for war, dude. Damn, this thing is awesome. Jeez. And there's the back pieces right here for the belt. He did come with 2 chains. I figure I'd bring these 2 out. I don't know where the hell these things go. I have to look at the box art. These 2 chains right here, I don't know what they hook onto. I was thinking maybe his nipples, but he doesn't have anything to hook his nipples on. I guess you can kind of hang them anywhere, but I'll take a closer look at what I can actually... You can probably go right here, huh? Right there and right there. It's not going to stay on. But we'll just hang them there for now. Man, there's just so much going on, dude. Alright, before we take out the check out the articulation, I just wanted to take a picture at take a look at the picture of Horgg right here. And it doesn't say where any of his chains go to. I was hoping to look for a picture of Horgg, but it really doesn't give me any idea of where I can put these chains at. Nevertheless, I like these grenades. Looks like grenades, flash grenades right here. Man, he is just equipped for war, dude. The detail is just amazing, dude. I haven't seen this much detail since a McFarlane figure, man. And this is around the time that McFarlane was doing these kinds of figures, man. So, as far as articulation, I showed you guys the waist right here. His boots can swivel, barely. I wouldn't force it. His arm does move up and down. Did this pop off? This break off? Or does that peg in? I don't know where the hell this thing goes to. I don't know, man. This right here, I feel like it was pegged into something and it broke off. Maybe not. His arms do go up and down. I suggest warming it up, but as you guys know, I'm just going to go ahead and force it. Actually, yeah, this arm doesn't even fucking move, dude. Oh, I think it's actually... I don't think you can move it, because as you guys can see in there, it's kind of glued. So his arm can't really move up and down. And by his design, you can't really move his arm. But he does have a break right here at the upper bicep that can twist. And look at his arm, dude. Like Toxic Avenger. Wrist swivel right here. Look at his hand. Man, this guy is wicked awesome, dude. And that's pretty much all the articulation you're going to get. Head movements, yes, but barely. But it's hindered by these 2 hoses that are connected to whatever the hell this is. His tentacles, his lip, his bottom of his jaw. His jaw doesn't open, speaking of. But yeah, essentially this guy is a statue, man. But he is a beautiful freaking statue, man. And look, there's the tread on his boots right there. SWC, Stan Winston Creatures. Man, the boots is just absolutely amazing, dude. This guy does not disappoint. Let's put him on the base. Let's see how he looks, guys. Actually, before we do that, let's do a measurement of this guy. And we'll put him on this base, and then we'll break out some other figures and do some comparisons. So Horgg, the Dismantler, stands at about 7 inches tall. He seems bigger. That's what she said. So Horgg stands... Oh, he's gonna be a pain in the butt trying to peg in here, dude. I already know. I already foreseen it. So he just kind of pegs into there. Actually, dude. Yeah, barely because of the tread of his boots. But that's how he looks tread into the base right there. And you can see the hand reaching out to try to grab Horgg right here. And it looks like this arm has a peg right here. Oh, I see. Okay. It's a peg. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me bring this in. So there's on the back of this guy's arm right here is a peg right here. And then on this side right here of his hand, there's a peg hole. So when you peg Horgg in, like so, I guess his hand is supposed to peg into this hand as if he's like pulling him out of the dirt, which I don't really see a purpose to that. But yeah, there he goes. His hand attaches to his hand right there as if he's reaching for Horgg. I don't know if he's reaching for him or if he's helping him. I have no idea, but I don't know why they did that, why they gave this guy a peg and pegged his hand into there. I have no idea. I can't answer that for you guys. I don't know the story of these two. I'm sure maybe they are rivals. Maybe they are lovers. Who knows? Who really knows, man? But this guy is awesome, dude. Okay, man, let's break out some other figures and do some comparisons. Okay, so I managed to get Horgg pegged in there pretty well. I had to take him off camera and peg him in there. But as you can see, here is Horgg next to Crippler. And man, this series, man, by Stan Winston is just absolutely amazing. Rest in peace, Stan Winston. But man, I love this figure right here, man. This guy is freaking awesome. As you can see, they have very similar bases, very similar rectangular bases. This guy right here, the Crippler, doesn't have really nothing on his base, but the Horgg does, man. And you can see it's the very same texture, very similar texture, so you can put them together, and you know they go together, man. This is probably how I'm going to have them lined up. Man, these figures are just absolutely amazing, dude. I recommend, if you guys collect awesome, cool, creepy action figures, I highly, highly recommend these pieces, man. I am not disappointed by Stan Winston, man. Stan Winston is a master at his craft and a master of what he did. So there was Crippler. I did that review probably a couple months ago. To bring out another figure who has a very similar theme going on, kind of a monstrous mechanical look. Here is Quake right here. Or excuse me, Tank from Quake 2. I always get that confused. Very, very similar look. This is one of my favorite figures in my entire collection. Awesome, awesome piece. And they go together very, very well. He's based on, of course, the video game Quake 2. But, man, they go together very well, dude. You know, it's weird, man. I intend to collect this entire series because these pieces are straight up masterpieces. The only thing that sucks is you can't really put them with anything. You can't really put them with your video game figures. You can't really put them with your Spawn figures if you collect Spawn. You can't really put them with your horror, collection because they don't really go with your horror collection. They pretty much go, and they pretty much go with themselves. They go together. So if you guys plan on picking up a few of these figures, I suggest picking up the whole line, dude, because I'm pretty pleased with the two figures that I've already reviewed. And also, you want kind of a lineup, right? When you start collecting these figures. And I think I'm gonna have to create an entire shelf for these guys, man, because they're so freaking amazing, man. They are masterpieces. They are real masterpieces. And if you guys are going to see a review of this guy, please check it out. Awesome figure. I highly recommend that figure. So let's get back to the man at hand, or this thing at hand. Listen, man, I think you guys already know where I'm going. I think this guy is a true masterpiece. He is action figure perfection. He is statue perfection, however you want to look at it. This guy is freaking awesome. I think I gave the Crippler, I don't think I gave him a complete 10. I think it was like a 9.5. But it was pretty close to a 10. This guy right here, I'm going to be very generous, and I'm going to give him a 10, dude. It's a 10 out of 10 for this figure. He is absolutely stunning. Beautiful piece, man. I mean, they just don't make figures like these anymore, man, with this kind of craftsmanship, dude. Unless you're collecting, you know, $200-300 action figures like Hot Toys and other you know, expensive high-end collectibles. But, you know, these don't run in that price range. I think if you're lucky, you can probably get this guy for under 40. If you're not, then you can probably get him on the black market for around 60 to 100, just depending on the buyer and just catching this guy at the right time. Same thing with the Crippler too. If you get lucky and you can find them for around 40, I definitely do think they are worth it, man. This guy is a true masterpiece, man. Absolutely beautiful figure, man. I just can't stop marveling over this guy. This guy is just awesome. And look, on the back it says, no smoking, fuel handling area. This guy is everything that you could want in an action figure, man. The monstrous look, the mechanical nightmare that this guy is, this weaponry that he has, his awesome base, this guy, his half body right here reaching up towards him, the boots, the attire, the way he looks, everything about this guy is perfection, man. I can't give him anything lower than a 10. I don't think I would want to, man. I mean, you know, every once in a while you just come across like an old vintage classic action figure that just blows your mind, man. And remember, guys, I'm a vintage reviewer. I review a lot of vintage figures, but to find this guy 19 years later and for him to look this amazing 19 years, almost 20 years later, dude. And this guy still looks absolutely amazing, dude. He's absolutely breathtaking, dude. The detail, the wash, the color, the paint, the armor, everything about this guy is perfection, man. I can't find anything wrong with this guy, man. He is epic. Alright, man, I can't stop drooling over this figure. I recommend this figure if you can find him. If you guys are vintage collectors like myself, pick this mofo up if you can find him. I highly recommend all these pieces, man. I intend to collect all these pieces from Mutant Earth and also Realm of the Claw too. I do have a Realm of the Claw figure, Stan Winston, that I have yet to review, which I will review in the near future. But man, it's a 10 out of 10. There's nothing more I can say. Tell me what you guys think of this figure. Do you like him? Do you own him? Do you plan on picking him up after you've seen this review? There you guys have it. There's nothing more I can say about this masterpiece, man. Epic toy. Alright, we'll go ahead and leave it at that. I just want to thank you guys for watching in. I'll catch you guys in the next review. Peace out.